Hi, I'm Matt from HockeyReviews.ca, and this is the True AX9 goalie stick snapshot review. But before that, if you're looking for beer league jerseys, make sure you check out the link in the description and to the right to my videos and to jerseysmadeeasy.com, where you can get 20% off for a limited time of a custom set of socks when you order a custom set of jerseys. A custom set of jersey purchase will give me a kickback, so it helps fund the channel so I can do reviews. So check out Jerseys Made Easy in the link in the description, where I have a video going over the different materials, what might work for you. This is not my stick. I have not been able to use it in a game. This is just talking about the stick from like just shooting it and from holding it and the weight and stuff like that. Okay, first of all, this is one of the best looking goalie sticks I've ever seen. I think True's AX9 line is gorgeous, specifically for the player stuff too. I love the blue tinted weave throughout it. It looks amazing. So I gotta give True huge props for that, because I think it looks like really, really good. I mean, looks aren't anything really, it doesn't really matter, but I don't mind the shaft either. I like the chrome kind of details, and the AX9 kind of ghosted in there. Like, it's a very, very good looking stick. So I'm a huge fan of the grip that they have here. It is textured, so it gives you a good feeling, as well as I think it looks pretty interesting. It's definitely unique. I'm a huge fan of the Axis stick that has the ridges up here on the shaft. As well, I'm a huge fan of the Warrior sticks that have the ridges. This one isn't quite like that, but I do like having that extra texture of feel in your hands. I'm a big fan of that. Just gives you a little bit more like where you exactly know where the stick is, and a little bit more feedback in my opinion. So this stick comes in at 670 grams, 669 on my scale, but 670 grams for a $300 Canadian hockey stick. Goalie stick specifically. So for comparison, as you'll see on the chart, a 2S Pro was $329 or $320, and it came out 2 years ago, was 648 grams. An Ultrasonic, which is $360, but an Ultrasonic is $620. A 3S Pro, which is $250, so $50 less than this, is 648 grams. So it weighs 20 grams less and is $50 less. An Axis is 659 grams, so you end up getting 10 grams less for the same price. I don't understand how True is pricing this stick. It's not light enough to be a $300 stick. There's nothing in it that makes it a $300 stick at all. So I'm really confused at that. There's no, like, if you're in the market for this, look at a 3S Pro. If you have to spend $300, get an Axis. And the other issue I had with the stick, so this is my problem with the previous stick, which I can't remember the name of right now, but the previous True stick, in which was the second worst goalie stick I ever used behind the Hopa prototype stick I had. It was super, super pingy. So I felt every vibration in my hand, and it felt terrible. This stick is no different. It might be worse. So I shot this stick in my basement like I did for the Axis, and one, it has, the flex just doesn't help you at all. It feels unbelievably stiff, and there's like no kick. Two, that my hands were like not shaking, but I felt like I could feel the vibrations in my hands after I was done. I could feel it so much. It's so pingy, and but not like there's certain, I love pingy player sticks for feel. And for a stiff blade, this isn't pingy. This is just like, it feels like you're holding like a piece of steel, and it's awful. I'm really curious how this would be on the ice. I have a feeling it's the same as the previous True stick, which is just super like a ton of vibrations and not very great at all. So this is like super disappointing in my eyes. I don't understand how this is a $300 stick. If this was $150, I'd let it go. Maybe even $200, because it would be undercutting everything. But at $300, this has no, like, this doesn't even deserve to be on the shelf as everything else, to be totally honest. It has no business being that price point at all. Besides the awesome looking colors, which I'll give them. I think they have 3 toe options, curve options, which is nice. But like, when I was shooting this stick, I was so disappointed. I'm like, am I just having a bad day? So I grabbed my 2X Pro, shot 2 rockets right off of it. All right, that went good. Went back to this. I shot 2 pucks, but they didn't feel anything special. There was like, oh. Grabbed my 2S Pro and shot 2 rockets back to back. So this thing is just like, And then I shot the Axis as well, and it didn't feel as good as the Bowers, to be totally honest, but it was like significantly better than what this was. The Axis, it never hurt my hand, and it felt like it was kind of working with you. This just doesn't, like, why? So I'm just gonna say this because people are going to, like, people probably think I hate True because I kind of rip on the products a lot. My problem isn't the company. My problem is this is a $300 stick that weighs 670 grams. Doesn't help you all at shooting. Has like zero tech in it compared to other companies. It's just like carbon fiber. What is this doing? It's like same with their zipper gloves. Like, okay, your zipper, great, decent idea, execution terrible, and then don't really listen to anyone, and then they take it away because they notice it's terrible. Their first line of protective was a huge failure because it was terrible. Like the skates, a fantastic, like super comfortable skates. The like fit and finish of them is terrible. So like, what is going on here? How does anyone like pick up this stick and grab another one of any other companies off the shelf and be like, yep, that's it? I know sticks are super personal preference, but I can't find any redeeming qualities on this besides the look of it. And that's like the least important thing you can get. And you can custom Bauer CCM sticks now to be blue like this. So I guess the only thing I can do is like, I don't know if this is gonna come off on camera and if like you can actually tell how like pingy this stick is, but like the vibrations just legit go through the whole stick. And I saw an Instagram live of their stick, one of their stick guys, and I asked them what did they do in the AX9 to dampen it, and they said something, but man, this is not dampened. This feels like what composite sticks felt 6 years ago, where everything was super pingy and like your hand vibrated like crazy, and people really didn't want, like, not too many people went away from foam cores because it felt so bad. Now composites feel amazing and you can't even tell that. So just disappointment all around. So this is a super disappointing product. And I was almost buying this year because I wanted to give him another chance. I'm really glad I took this out for shooting because it feels the exact same as the old one in terms of like way too pingy. So that's not gonna happen. I just like I don't know what to say besides it looks great and that's it. Just don't use it. And again, I want to say I'm not anti-True. Just prove to me, like, give me a good product. And to be fair, their new skates, the TF9, TF7 are gonna, from what I can see, are gonna blow the skate market away. So, but give me a good product here. Like, this is so meh. Like, no, it's not meh, it's bad. If you are gonna buy gear, please check out the link in the description to Pure Goalie and Pure Hockey. If you make a purchase through that link, it does help fund this channel so I can do reviews and make more content and not just kind of do this review and actually use this stuff. And if you do buy a piece of gear because of one of my videos, please reach out to a manufacturer, let them know. Helps me get on their radar so again, I can get gear so I can do demos on, stuff like that. Thank you very much for watching and take it easy.
You're watching HockeyReviews.ca.